Here we go, Stanley Cup Finals just around the corner, and here's what I wonder. How does the kid show up in this, right? I mean, it's his first Stanley Cup game looming. He's been so good up to this point. I can only assume that just carries over into this finals round, but, you know, you never know, right? Do you get a little shell-shocked because you're all of a sudden in the Stanley Cup Finals? Who knows? But if I'm willing to guess and if I'm willing to predict, which I like to do from time to time, my prediction is he's going to be one of the best players for this team in these Stanley Cup Finals. You mark my words. We'll see how it all plays out. Still to come here on the show, we'll also go around. Hey, what a performance by the kid in his Stanley Cup debut. I mean, he came to play in a big, big way. You almost got a sense that he's been waiting his whole life for this and making the most of it and not going to blow it. Loved his performance, played strong at both ends of the ice, was a real factor out there. And I know Ray and I were talking between periods a couple of times and just really impressed by how this kid showed up. We'll hear from both sides, the winners and losers. All sorts of intensity in the first two games. I expect nothing less here in game number 3. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long. And we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. Every game critical in the postseason. This one no different, and we are underway. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Blocked in front. Scores! Johnny Gaudreau!
He gets his shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint. Doesn't allow the goalie to get set up and puts it home.
Columbus has been real aggressive right from puck drop, and look at this, Cheryl. They got the lead as a result.
Well, you know when a team is urgent, when they're closing on their opponent quickly, they're pounding pucks and they're forcing turnovers, and then executing when they get the chance. This is a great way to start when you're the away team.
Seattle's got control of it now from their own end. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Johnson. Drives to the paint! Denies him with the pad. Seattle's looking to break out. Moves it around along the half wall. Passes over to Johnson. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. The Kraken have taken possession in their own end. Right up the gut into the offensive end. And he slides it quickly to Everly. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Up by 1, and you take a penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as a power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James, finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
Slides it up to Burakovsky. Shot! Oh, what a stick save! Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Centering feed! He scores! What a play!
I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it, so he's listening for it board, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
Seattle's had the shot advantage here in this first period, but they still find themselves down. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck off the draw. Columbus brings the puck in from center. The Kraken have possession now. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Columbus has possession of it now. On the attack along the boards. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Burakovsky. Here's a chance. Oh, at the buzzer, a big save. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Look at this from an awkward spot. He was totally locked in on that play. Quick pass to Werenski. Stones him with the blocker. Steps into the offensive end. Columbus takes possession along the wall. Sends it in front. He scores! What a goal!
You don't have elite hands like this if you don't work on him, James. And you know he's put in the work because when he gets into these spots, he's got poise and patience with the puck. He can dangle with the best of them. And it's shown right there on that goal.
Well, looks like the kid is having a conversation with the coach. And at a time like this, what's the message, Cheryl?
Well, I think this is a great conversation for the coach to have with a young player. Listen, they're gifted offensively, but it's not offense you need right now. You need good defensive posture when you don't have the puck. So you got to be aware, and you got to keep it simple.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Columbus really applying the pressure offensively, up by 3. Moves it quickly over to Eberle. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Played big in the moment there.
Ruzlikins has been really effective tonight, really doing his part between the crease. Look at his save percentage, it's high, but his team is executing in front of him, so that makes his job that much more fun when he knows that his team's putting it in on the other end.
Knocks the puck down with a stick. Stars break out the quad chair on the ski lift because that's 4 unanswered.
Well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the puck going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels. Some goalies have cat-like reflexes, and tonight he's just a little slower, James, to get across. And unfortunately, it hits him. He doesn't get all of it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
As we look over on the bench, did I just see a smirk from the coach? Are they acknowledging the rookie, Cheryl?
Yeah, and a smile from the rookie. And, you know, this comes off of the conversation they had earlier, James, where the coach relayed the expectation, and it's hard to deliver. You know, there's pressure on you, you're young, but you get out there, you deliver. I like that the coach recognizes success.
Puck scooped up by Werenski. Moves it over to Johnson.
Boudreau's the true sniper, James. And
scores! And that's 3! It's a hat trick here on the road!
Well, old hat for him in a way, because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. He's got those incredible puck handling skills, in particular when he's in tight spaces. He just knows how to move his opponent out of position, and he does it there, and he finds the back of the net.
The Blue Jackets are playing what might be their most impressive performance that I've seen all season, and we're only in period number 2, Sharon.
Yeah, I mean, their offense has simply exploded, hasn't it, James? I mean, they have been a force to be reckoned with, and it's a ton of fun when you're padding your stats.
Up along the wing. Moves it to the middle. What shot! Walker stopped by Grubauer. There's another stop.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net. helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves. Marchenko's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Second intermission approaching quickly here. Slides it over with pace to McCann. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck in their own end. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. We are underway here in the third. Let's see if there's any sort of saving face at one end of the ice. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Seattle's behind in this game because they've mismanaged the puck change. You know the coach is not going to be happy. They weren't ready right from the get-go at puck drop and really chasing the game all over the ice, forcing plays and giving up the puck way too easily.
Denies him! Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Seattle's got the puck. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow!
And he's rattling as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count.
Here's a chance in front. And he delivers that great opportunity there. Looks to set up at the point now. Slides it over to Johnson. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit.
Well, this is a primetime clinic on it.
They score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. But they found a little bit of light here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum.
Quick feed to Tanev. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Columbus gets the puck near the boards. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. The Blue Jackets played along the boards. And he keeps that one out. Tanev's gained the line and on the attack. Oh, he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. And he takes the feed. Fires it. Stops the rocket of a shot. Fires it on net. Off target. Loose puck and they're off to the races. The Blue Jackets will get some fresh legs out on the ice on this man advantage here. Cuts to the track. Scores another one. And listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. You couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing. Man, that looked like a goal scorer's goal. Just a knack for the net, but it all comes off of a beautiful distribution. I mean, just eyes in the back of the head to be able to give that gift right to the stick.
The Blue Jackets are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
It is all over. And with the victory, the series lead now shifts to a 2-1 advantage on their side.
I really like the response in their game to break the tie in this series and get ahead 2-1, James. It's all about habits, finding ways to apply pressure to your opponent. And now with that lead, you have applied pressure, so we can get the next win. Man, Game 4 is going to be interesting.
It has been non-stop action through the first 4 games of this series. Tonight, Game 5, and I would expect nothing less. Let's go. Don't you just love playoff hockey? Listen to this place. Let's get after it. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Makes a save. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Seattle's won the faceoff. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Here's a pass in front. And that's stopped. And another save.
He's dialed in tonight, James. When the puck is on his stick, he is a magician. He goes east-west, he can go north-south, and most importantly, he creates his own space. He does take it to the net, but this time the goaltender makes the save.
Grubauer's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. McCann's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice. And he slides it quickly to Burakovsky. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Lickens has it and freezes the play.
Dun's a great defender who can disrupt the opposition and even help his teammates generate chances from the back end.
And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Burakovsky. Columbus looks to move the puck from their own end. The Blue Jackets cross the line and gain the zone. Puck picked up by Severson. Oh, what a save in front!
Grubauer's dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
Makes the save, but barely with that one.
Key rules to the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on a swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. Slides it quickly to Johnson. They gain the zone from the left side. Puts it on net, and he hangs on just as time runs out. Seattle's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. Big save just as time runs out. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments.
Severson's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Taken by Dunn. Columbus has possession of the puck. Seattle's trying to make something happen in the offensive side. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. The Blue Jackets have it behind the net. Shoots it on net. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
The Kraken have the puck against the boards. And he takes a shot. Talk about sacrifice. What a block. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Seattle's been an impressive club to watch tonight, especially offensively, as they lead big here late in the second. McCann's won the draw there on the attack. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Moves it to the middle. And that goes off a stick. Net knocked off. It's Mooring will get a face-off. Here in the late goings of the period, 5-zip is where we sit. This thing has been a one-sided contest. Columbus goes to work in the offensive zone. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. Oh, what a slick stop by Grubauer. There's an injection of energy with that hit.
Markstrand's not going to be able to get away from the bruise and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Too much traffic in the lane. Quick shot. Big save right at the end. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn. And we're coming back with much more next. Seattle's on total cruise control early in this third period. Columbus plays it against the boards. Can't complete the pass as it goes off the stick. Feed to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Looks like the rookie is kind of getting the old pep talk right now on the bench here, Cheryl.
Well, I think it's throwing caution to the wind, isn't it? It's about telling your rookie, listen, get out there and don't think. Just drive, play, do what you know how to do, and hey, let's try and find the back of the net.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Seattle's put on a smothering offensive performance. They lead at 5-0. Beniers wins possession in the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to Eberle.
Such an offensive threat tonight, all over the offensive zone, disrupting coverage, and you can hear the boos in the stadium. They want him out of here. He's been such a threat.
Columbus looks to get things going now with the puck. Came up with the save on that play. There's backhand saves. Scores! And maybe an attempt to try to make it respectable, or is this a comeback here, Cheryl?
Well, it certainly makes the deficit look better. And listen, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but that's the starting point. If you want to be able to claw your way back into this one, you got to build up that last shift. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Well, stick taps all around and even a smile from the coach as the rookie makes his way back to the bench.
Well, yeah, and this is positive reinforcement, and I love that he's getting this, James, because earlier they had a conversation about the specific instruction and expectations on that shift, and when you go out and you execute and you come back to the bench, you're kind of looking at your coach, and they give you that reinforcement. It's a great feeling.
And now it's grabbed by Borgen from the left side into the middle of the neutral zone.
Eberle's been putting on a passing clinic tonight, James. Eyes in the back of his head and just distributing it to the right place at the right time.
Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Nice zone entry on the left side. To his teammate. Levels him with the hit. Seattle's got a hold of it against the wall. Slides the puck across to Eberle. Shot! That's gloved by Martin. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Columbus finally got some positives lighting the lamp, but they're going to have to do a lot more of that. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Beniers has won the draw. Here he is, shot in front. Made the stop on that play. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that's off a stick. Borgen's taking it from his own end. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. Here's a shot. Oh, and he stopped that rocket. Borquist letting the puck. the feed. Columbus plays it against the boards. Routine save made by Grubauer. And it's a quick pass to Boqvist. Quick shot! Big save in front.
Line's return to the lineup certainly gives his team some added boost in offense. He gets a dangerous shot right off the hop.
Under a minute to go here in regulation time. That's all she wrote from this one. An excellent team performance here in Game 5 gives them the win, and they take a 3-2 series lead.
Well, now they're in the driver's seat, right?
Here we go, elimination game. It's do or die. If they want to keep the good times going here in this Stanley Cup Finals, they got to be better. They got to be better as a team. And I'll tell you what, if they want to look for a little advice or leadership, look to the rookie. Kid's been great so far going into this one, and I feel like he's been the one who's kind of been the catalyst for this squad. They got to play more like him, and I think if there are more players that buy into what he's doing right now, I think their season will carry on. But time to step up, guys. Like, so what's the approach when you get to the rink on a day where it's a big game here, Razor?
Well, everybody does it different. Like, the rookie wants to get there. He's one of those guys who gets there way early, likes to sit and quiet, contemplate. Other guys like noise around them. Myself, I stayed closer to the room.
A chance to move on here tonight is in store. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Well, here we go. Game 6 tonight. A critical game for both sides here, and we are underway. Grabs possession of the puck. Trying to shake loose. All alone. What a score! So they tuck it into the back of the net.
On there, James. I think they waved this off immediately. This goal is not going to count.
Well, nobody likes having a goal called back, but they'll just have to play on as the puck's about to drop. After the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Smart heads up, play to intercept the pass. Scores! And they are on the board quickly in this one.
Well, it's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent, and when you're aggressive and you're urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in. It looks like the goaltender's tracking the puck really well. His movement is agile, but he just can't keep up to that quick release shot on the inside of the post.
Columbus came with a purpose tonight, and look at this, they've got the lead.
Sometimes when you're the away team, you just want to get through the first 5 to 10 minutes and settle into a game. But they found their legs right off of the face-off, and they're rewarded with the goal, really dictating the pace in this one.
pokes it away in his own end. And now he moves it quickly to Goudreau. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Hammers a shot, makes the save. Larson's moving the puck through his own zone. Tries to get it over to Tolvanen. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And he had an answer with that save.
Merzlikins looks like he's put that last blowout game behind him. Really important to Parkett, in particular in the playoffs where every game is critical. A good start here.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Blue Jackets lead it 1-0. As we look down on the bench, there's our young rookie who we've talked about a lot, having quite the conversation with his head coach.
Well, I think this is a reminder that he's doing a real good job dictating pace, owning the puck. If you look at the possession time and the sustained pressure they've had, I think it's really important for a coach to recognize them when a rookie is playing well, because confidence is everything.
Line A's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And he comes up with it. And he can't hang on after that hit. Great forecheck by Goudreau. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. There he is from the side. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Boards ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds.
The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues.
Schwartz is almost back in the play.
Great save by Grubauer. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Oh, it's another save on the play. Columbus holds a noticeable edge in the shot department here, and they lead in the first. Seattle's got the win off that draw. The Blue Jackets gain possession. Moves it to the middle. Brings it off the post. Shoots it. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Picks off the feed. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck. They try to maintain possession. Breakaway. Centering feed. Scores! What a finish on the play.
I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
Columbus extends the lead to 2 here in period number 1. Pounder, they've come to play tonight.
Well, they really have. They've dominated in almost all areas of the game, in particular the shot share. I mean, they've been putting pucks to net and controlling play, in particular in the offensive zone.
Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. Well, Cheryl, we've got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Columbus is firing from all areas of the ice, and their opponent just doesn't know what to do. They're back on their heels. They're being forced into vulnerable spots, and they're just completely overwhelmed.
The Blue Jackets have generated a lot of pucks on net and have turned more than a few of those shots into goals. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Drives to the crease. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Merzlikins.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice.
Scores! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free. And the reason why you can play free, because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net, and of course retrieve What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition. They create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course, finish.
The Blue Jackets have officially entered route country right now, Cheryl.
Well, I'll tell you, good defense creates offense, and that's exactly what they've done throughout this game, and they've had a ton of shots on net.
Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Sends it in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Seattle's got a hold of the puck now. Quick pass over to Lopez. They score. The pylon continues, Cheryl.
Oh, it is ugly, and there's nothing worse than the score than having your own crowd just give way on you there. Not happy. You can hear the booing tonight in this building. Just a tough game all the way around.
I think they screamed uncle about 2 of these ago. Columbus continues to widen the gap here in this hockey game tonight. We're only in the second, but look at the scoreboard now, Cheryl.
And the body language says it all of their opponent. They are completely deflated and don't have an answer for the arsenal that's coming at them.
Seattle's got a hold of the puck. Looks to make a play over to Schwartz. Loves the puck into the offensive zone corner. That's a great heads-up. Trying to gain a step. He's clear! Oh, great defensive effort! Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. The Blue Jackets have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second.
Here's your change.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. The Blue Jackets continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Seattle's got it in their own zone. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Columbus gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Makes a move in front. Oh, what a stop by Drieger. Let's one go. Oh, another stop.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
The Blue Jackets are on cruise control here in the second. They have absolutely dominated. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. Columbus has generated a lot of offense tonight, and they lead it big time early in this 3rd period. Cuts into the paint! The Blue Jackets look to start the transition game. Moving into the attacking zone. Here's the pass. Columbus has possession of it now. And that was stopped.
Drieger is giving his team an opportunity to stay in the game. One save after another. He has been under siege. I mean, the save percentage says it all. They have to shore up their defense and stop chasing the game.
The Blue Jackets have been bringing the fire offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this 3rd. Seattle's ready to go on the attack. Moves it to Bjorkstrand. Knocked away. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. Backhander! Sensational stop by Drieger. Grabbed along the board by Burakovsky. Here's a short pass to Larson. Pushes it across to Bjorkstrand. Takes a shot. Oh, save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And that one's turned aside. The Blue Jackets are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. Seattle's got it in the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. The Blue Jackets have it now. Oh, and he's just got enough of that one to keep it out. The Blue Jackets have been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Lots of offensive scoring chances, and they have capitalized late here in this third. And as we hit the final minute of this one, that has been a one-sided affair. Through center along the wing. Poked away in the defensive end. And now he passes up to Goudreau. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
And you can hear these fans calling for a shot in the dying seconds. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. A huge response to even the series, and we're going to game. And they'll play on. Oh, man, this plot's got a lot more interesting here in these Stanley Cup Finals. And how about the kid? The rookie was great out there, coming up with a big-time performance, saving his best for the most important time of the season, and a big driving force while they're still alive here in this Stanley Cup Finals. Love the way the kid played. Now, just no pressure, but do it again. If you want to win, this is what you got to keep on doing, and the rest of the team's got to follow in line the way the kid played. All right, we'll hear from both locker rooms, and we'll do that in a matter of... Here we go, elimination game. Man, as a broadcaster, this is something you just dream of. I can't even imagine how the players are feeling because I am so amped up on this. Both Ray and I will bring you all the action. And hey, one storyline I cannot wait to see is what this rookie can do in this big game. He has been so good to this point. Does he have another big game moment in him going into this do or die with the Stanley Cup on the line? I cannot wait. Puck drop just minutes away. We'll get to all of it. I am fired up. You better be too. Ray, going into a game like this has got to be the calm before the storm for the rookie, isn't it? What goes through your mind? Where do you go?
Everybody does it a little different. Now, the rookie likes to get out there early. He goes into the bowl of the rink, listen to some music, tape his shit. For myself, I like to stay in the locker room and really save the rink for game time.
Passes it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. And off the draw, they win possession. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Big time stop. Here's a chance in front. And he slides it quickly to Wierenski. Columbus has it behind the net. Handles that one. Goaltender covers that. We're going to stop and play. Well, Cheryl, what are your thoughts on this conversation right now we're witnessing between the coach and the youngster?
James, I think that the coach is reiterating to the rookie, listen, we're getting in the offensive zone. We held sustained pressure. We're owning the board, but we got to find a way to get to the middle of the ice. And often you just need a reminder to drive the paint, to attack, have that mentality. It's got to be killer instinct.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Takes a wrist shot. That goes off a twig. Grubauer's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Line ace ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Play rolls on. Trying to clear the zone. And they put it off the glass and out.
Well, the shorthanded unit, they find a way to get to this puck first, James. And the tough part there is you got to get it on your stick and off your stick quick. As you know, the power play unit is going to be coming. This is done perfectly.
Boards recognizing they're still shorthanded here as they get ready for the faceoff. Seattle's going to start with the puck in their own end. Gets it out of his own end. The Blue Jackets gain possession along the wall. Nice zone entry from the middle. A chance in front. And he opts to backtrack here with the play. Columbus plays it along the wing. And that's turned aside by Grubauer. Here's a shot. Reaches out with the trapper and just gets enough of it to keep it out of the net.
Man, James, it shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Power play continues with this offensive zone draw.
Well, yeah, they have a numbers advantage, and they also have the advantage that the goaltender is extremely fatigued. They got to drive the net, James.
What a stop right there! McCann's back out onto the ice as we are back to even strength here. Scores! And it's getting loud here in Columbus!
This is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position, really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
The Blue Jackets have taken a 1-0 lead here past the midway mark of the opening frame.
It hasn't been easy to get here, has it? We haven't seen any offense in this game, and they get the first one, and they have to find a way to continue. Where there's one, you got to try and find two. Continue to attack.
A similar chance! He scores! What a goal!
Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Well, the rookie's had himself a pretty good night. It looks like even the coach agrees with that assessment.
Gotta say, James, that's a great feeling on both sides for the coach to be able to give that positive reinforcement and for the player to come back to the bench and get the tap. Because you know that those earlier instructions were easier said than done. But the rookie nailed it, and they get rewarded when they get back to the bench.
Puck grab by Wierenski. Tosses it to Johnson. And that's deflected. Shot. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Takes a run but still hangs on. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded.
attack. Long jam in front. That's broken up. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck along the boards. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Milo's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Here we go. Minute frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Columbus is working hard both on and away from the puck, James, but when they do have it, they're finding a way to get it through to the net, a reason why they have a healthy 2-goal lead.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Goudreau. Hopeless stick handling in his own zone. The Kraken have gained possession off the wall. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Takes the feed. The Blue Jackets played along the wing. Tremendous stop by Grubauer.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Beniers moves it into the attacking end. A chance! Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
This is an impressive save right here, James. I mean, there's a ton of net front presence, and so a lot of traffic that he has to battle through to find the puck, and he does, and he makes a nice save.
Feeds it to Tolvanen. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Columbus gets the puck near the boards. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Here we go, on-man rush here. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Quick pass to Dunn. And he slides it quickly to Tolvanen. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a play!
Well, this is a great goal. The goal scorer's goal, actually, James. The quick release shot, you're keeping your feet moving to be able to shoot it in stride. You got to know exactly where you are on the ice as well. So some key awareness to be able to get that goal.
The Blue Jackets continue to show no signs of slowing down here tonight.
Well, they keep filling the net, James. They fill it because they've got the puck on their stick. I mean, they've led Ozone possession time here, but they're doing something with it, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Here in the late goings of the period, Seattle's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Blue Jackets have it now. And it's broken up with a stick in front. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes. Two down, one to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. And this one's underway here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Seattle's got to stop giving the puck away, James. I mean, when it's on their stick, it's like a hot potato, and they're throwing it away. And I'm telling you, their opponent has really dominated possession because of it. They've been chasing the game. They've got to do something when they get the puck, and they've got to be confident with it.
Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming. Our broadcast crew catching this conversation here as the rookies hearing it from the coach. Is this words of encouragement here, Cheryl?
Absolutely, James. I mean, the rookie has been playing fantastic. A lot of pace to his game, and the coach is just reminding him to stay the course. Don't get frustrated because he's getting a ton of chances.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with a tired group that they're playing against.
Here he is in close! Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. Coaches are always harping on pass execution. Well, this is a clear example when the pass is crisp and it's on the tape, it's on the money, it finds the back of the net.
Columbus is playing for your heart here, Cheryl. They got another quick start here in this third period.
And they've been consistent all game, James, and you often hear coaches talk about, let's play a full 60. Well, they got to finish it out, but certainly the first 40 have been excellent.
Everly's got the puck. Good heads-up play to bat it down. Scooped up along the wall by Werenski. Columbus takes it across the line. Denies him on the play.
He's like a magician out there. The puck is on a string. He can maneuver around his opponent, and he gets net front and just can't execute because the goaltender is right there and makes a nice save.
And he makes the save on that play.
Merzlikins makes a good stop there, and everyone can take a breath. I mean, everything that's been thrown at the net, everyone kind of holds their breath because they're not sure what's going to happen. Just hasn't looked comfortable, really struggled. He's got to find a way to layer those together and really build throughout this game.
The Blue Jackets continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. Boards ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Seattle's won the defensive zone draw. Pass to Dunn. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Now a quick pass to Alexiak. Along the half wall with the puck. Columbus plays it along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Boquist. Pass across to Tanev. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Blue Jackets move to the offensive zone.
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James.
He scores! Oh, wow, there might have been some Velcro on that stick.
I would say so. It's a puck on the string, and it evades the defenders, and then he's able to get a shot through the goaltender and finish it off. Well, he's known for his silky mitts, James, and they're on display yet again as he recognizes where his opponent is. He's got the poise and patience with the puck to open up his shooting lane, and he buries it.
Columbus has continued to run up the score here even in the third.
James, their opponent's been chasing the game all night long. Why? Because they have been persistent and relentless on the puck. When they've had it, they've owned puck possession, and they found ways to attack the net. Just have a look at the scoreboard. It'll tell you exactly what this game's looked like.
Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there!
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, he got nailed.
Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off the stick. And he turns that one aside. Moves it to Johnson. With the backhand. And he comes up big with the stick save. Getting all of it with the paddle. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. The Blue Jackets are just minutes away from closing out this blowout. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and have maximized most of them. That'll do it, and man, going to those early morning practices, Cheryl, it's all worth it.
Yeah, and their name is going to be embossed in the cup forever, and that's what it's all about. Not just the parents and the family that helped get them there, but how about their support system? I mean, a lot of players request trades to go to contending teams. Why? It's right in front of them, the Stanley Cup.
Is on the ice, and now it's time to hand out the magical piece of hardware.
And this is the anticipation. You know that there's an order that they're aware of, but we aren't. Can't wait to see it.
And here comes Cap, the engine, the lifeblood, the heart and soul of this squad. And he's finally a Stanley Cup winner.
Yeah, for the first time to be able to hoist that cup is an incredible feeling. I can just imagine the emotion that's circulating through his veins. But he has done everything for this team, both on and off the ice. This is a deserved and earned moment.
First a Conn Smythe Trophy, and now the Stanley Cup. What a night, what a run here, Cheryl.
A moment that he'll never forget, quite arguably the greatest ever. I mean, when you look at this when you're a young kid, the dream is to hoist the cup. But to do it while you're leading your team in points, that's a whole other story.
Oh, what a moment. He's been waiting his entire career for this. This grizzled veteran finally getting his mitts on the cup.
And the emotion is written all over his face. But what I love, James, is watching the emotion of all of his teammates as he was able to hoist it.
No passengers on this team. Absolutely zero. And look at the contributions by this young rookie as well.
Well, I mean, consistency as well. His adjustments that he made earlier in the year built his confidence up. And how about the physicality in the playoffs? He's showing different elements to his game, and he's a Stanley Cup champion.
And they're going to huddle up as a team and get one last picture with the Stanley Cup.
Commemorative photo. And I'm telling you, this is going to last. This party's going to go right to the dressing room. You can see them hugging. They're smiling. They're crying. Families around. I mean, this is the moment that you dreamed of. You got to soak it all up.
Cheryl, this is going past the dressing room, this party.
Way past.
Our Stanley Cup postgame show continues. Congratulations to the winners. And can we just talk about how good the rookie was in this Stanley Cup final? You don't usually expect rookies to show up in bright light moments quite like this, and he was one of their best players when it mattered most. What a clutch performance for the kid. This is the stuff of legends, and I'll tell you what, year two is going to be a tough act to follow after what we just witnessed and how it all played out for that young skater. Our Stanley Cup postgame show continues. Congratulations to the winners, and can we just talk about how good the rookie was in this Stanley Cup final? You don't usually expect rookies to show up in bright light moments quite like this, and he was one of their best players when it mattered most. What a clutch performance for the kid. This is the stuff of legends, and I'll tell you what, year 2 is going to be a tough act to follow after what we just witnessed and how it all played out for that young skater out there. Sky's the limit for this one, and I cannot wait to see. All right, we're going to hear from the head coach. We'll also hear from some of the players. A lot of scuttlebutt on social media. I want to talk about this here now, but you go back to that article from earlier this week, and he's coming off this cup win, and I don't know if it's still the euphoria and that positive energy in his mind, but why are you already promising multiple cup wins? I get you like your team, but you're putting that on yourself, right? Now you're putting that added pressure. He already showed he can handle the pressure in the Stanley Cup playoffs winning, but why would you do that now? Why don't you wait a little more? Nevertheless, the words are out there, and I feel like everybody's going to remember once the puck drops on the season. Okay, let's get back to the phones here. Let's go to line 1. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Alongside Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. Ray, obviously, on the phone. I got to be the one in studio. How are you?
I'm doing good.
So award season is in the books, and the hometown kid, a lot of people excited over the fact that the young man wins the Calder. Right choice in your mind?
Well, I believe so. I mean, you look at the number of people that vote on this award, and the fact that he came out by a decent margin on top shows that it wasn't just us that noticed he was having a great year. To be the top rookie in the league is something to be very proud of.
You had a vote, right?
I did.
And?
I voted for him.
Nice,
I think maybe sometimes, James, we see a player too much.
Is there more bling in the future for this guy, right? 2 Stanley Cups. Can he do it again? Because he is a winner. And you look at over what, the last 20, 25, 30 years in the National Hockey League, multiple Stanley Cups from teams doesn't happen very often. I don't want to say they're all unicorns, but it's few and far between franchises winning multiple cups these days. And they've got 2 of them. So now, can you really start getting into the rare air and win that 3rd? Because we don't see that very often anymore, right? 3 Stanley Cups from a team, and what he's done, I mean, he is a winner, and I'm not betting against him, that's for sure. Let's get back to the phones here. Line 5, we've got Juan. How are you? and the whole narrative and the expression being good in the room, right? You know, chemistry is important with a team. You know, how many times have we seen teams that are absolutely stacked with talent and they fall apart? Why? Because there was just a disconnect within the room. And I know with some reporters and some of the media members asking the kid, saying, hey, you know what, how do you endear yourself to teammates more? I don't know if there's ever really an answer. I mean, you can go out and, you know, try to be the best player you can be. That's one way to do it. You know, personally speaking, I think another great way to do it is buying everybody pizza. Because, you know who likes pizza? Everybody, right? Everybody loves pizza. Let's go back to the phones here. Let's go to Brent. Brent is online. Be a pro career.